Okay, we're going. We're live.
Don't trip. You got this.
Okay.
Your name is the same name. We didn't give you a new name.
Yeah, no, we're Michelle.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
When you're ready. Alright, Michelle, well, welcome back. It's nice to see you again.
You too?
Thank you. So, this past week, how'd it go?
It was a pretty standard week, I think. I got that test back that I told you about last week.
Mm-hmm.
I got a C, which was better than what I thought, so that wasn't too bad. And yeah, just kind of going to school, doing my thing. Pretty standard week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was that standardness like for you?
I don't know, I guess I hung out with a couple of people Saturday night. Friday night there wasn't really much going on. I didn't really do anything. Saturday I went out to a house party with a couple of my friends. That one wasn't that fun though. It was okay. Yeah.
What wasn't fun about it?
I guess it just didn't seem like that good of a crowd. I don't know, there just weren't that many people there, and usually it's the most fun if there's a lot of people. If people drink a little bit more. I know that sounds stupid, but when the vibe is right and people are kind of ready to party. It was kind of more like a dud. People were just kind of sitting around and talking, and I don't really know them that well, so I was kind of like, this is weird, and didn't stay that long. But.
So it sounds like the party atmosphere wasn't what you usually expect or what it has been in the past.
Yeah, no, it wasn't really like a party necessarily. It was more like a hangout kind of thing, but I don't really know them, so I was kind of just off in the corner staring at people, and I felt like a total creep, so I just kind of left.
So it was a little uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really uncomfortable.
So you put partying and hanging out in different categories. What does that mean for you?
Well, it's just so much easier going to a party, because it's there's music, people are drinking, you can just play drinking games and whatever, and then it doesn't, if I don't know the guy sitting across the table, it doesn't really matter because we're playing a game and there's structure to it. It's plus, and then we're all, by the end of it, we're drunk, so it's the conversation is obviously easy then.
Okay. So I'm sorry, continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's easier to meet people. It's easier to be there.
Okay. So there's a little more enjoyment when this party label is attached to a get together, is that right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But that's
So then do you feel that when you're just hanging out with people as opposed to partying, you're not feeling that same level of enjoyment?
Yeah, well, I don't really find myself in those situations that much, because, I kind of just heard about that kind of hangout thing through the grapevine, through other people, but when I got there, I don't think no one freaking knew me at all, so it's not like I was, invited, oh, Michelle, come over on Saturday, we're gonna hang out and, talk and stuff. No, I basically got there and it was okay, this was not what I was expecting.
Okay.
Gonna peace out. So,
Right.
But if it's a party, it's no one knows everyone at those parties. It's a basement. It's dark. There are sometimes like 100 people there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just kind of go, it doesn't matter. Like you can just kind of get in there and have fun. So.
Okay. And then last week we talked about when you go to these, whether it's a hangout or a party, that there was kind of a consistent group of individuals that you went with.
Yeah.
Was it still that same group of people this week, or was it different people?
Well, some of them, like, had studying and stuff that they wanted to do. And they're, like, I don't know, they're kind of more close-knit. Like, they'll hang out and do their homework together and stuff. And they don't, like, I don't really go over and do that with them. Sometimes I'll, like, walk down the hall and I'll see that they're all hanging out and no one, like, told me or anything. So, but usually if it's the case that they're, like, going to a big house party or something, yeah, they'll let me know and I'll tag along kind of thing,
So this group of people is consistent enough when partying is involved or when social events are involved, but when it comes to more laid back or study type situations or leisure activities, they're still there, but you aren't necessarily involved with them. Is that right?
Yeah, and it's not like I don't try. I feel like I try a decent amount. Like I'll go and ask them what's going on that night and stuff, and a lot of times they'll just, like, say nothing. But then they kind of have their plans. So, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of just, like, not so much in the group, maybe. But like I said, if it comes to, like, a big party, then, sometimes I'll hear about it from someone in class, and then I'll go and be like, hey, are you guys going to, 806 Cherry Street? And they'll be like, yeah, I'm going. And so then, since we're all going, I'll tag along with them and stuff, so.
Okay.
They're, like, they go out all the time, too, so, or a lot, so.
They, meaning they go without you involved?
Well, I try and go.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm just saying, like, they usually always know where the parties are and stuff, too.
Okay.
They're kind of like that crowd. Like, they, are always invited and stuff.
That crowd. What do you mean by that?
Well, just, like, they're always invited, Like, they're the people that always get the invite kind of thing.
So when they're getting the invite, and you may go with them, you may participate in the same party that they're going to at Cherry Street.
Mm-hmm.
But you mentioned that you don't necessarily feel involved with this group, even though sometimes you participate. What does that lack of involvement feel like for you?
I don't know. I mean, I just think, like, back home I had some friends that I could tell them a lot of stuff, and I never felt like I was, like, I don't know, not supposed to be there or something. Like, sometimes I feel like they have all of these inside jokes and stuff that they'll banter about back and forth, or, like, whisper things, or they'll all just start cracking up laughing at something. And sometimes I'll kind of, like, laugh along, like, yeah, funny, but I have no clue what we're talking about. And so, I don't know, it just, I guess it makes me feel stupid sometimes, like, I don't know.
So you're feeling stupid for not being included in this group? Is that where that comes from?
I guess.
Or included in the jokes?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's not even that I feel stupid, but I just feel like, I don't know, like I don't know, like, why wouldn't I be included in them? I'm there, I live on their floor in the dorms, Like, we see each other all the time. So why is it that, they've got things that they know amongst each other that they can't share with me? What's wrong with me? I don't know.
So you're getting that feeling that even though these things are going on 3 doors down from you, they're still not including you, despite the fact that you're there physically.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know, if we could all go to a party together and the next day, like, they'll be laughing about something that happened at the party, but I'm still excluded somehow. Like, I don't feel like it's my joke with them, that I can laugh about the thing with them. I feel like I was maybe just, like, there, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
So it sounds like there's a bit of frustration related to that disconnect.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean,
Okay.
more often than not, I just, like, feel pretty shitty about it. Like, I don't know. You think, like, once you're done with high school, that high school kind of crap like that, like clickiness and stuff, is over, but it just isn't. It just isn't.
So you're saying that college is feeling a lot like high school?
In some ways, yeah. I mean, like, my thing in high school was that I was, like, a prude kind of thing. Like, I didn't have as many friends there because I wasn't willing to do all of the crazy crap that everyone else was doing, like smoking weed or drinking or, staying out super late or having sex and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't doing that stuff because I was like, I had a lot of, like, stuff on my plate already and I just wasn't into it. I don't know, but now it's like, okay, I'm, like, I'll go to the parties, I'll do that stuff, fine, But it's still, I don't know.
There's still that level of exclusion.
Mm.
You mentioned something earlier when we